Today I'm going to do a teardown of the new Flex Stack 6 amp hour battery, and I'm going to need a T10 security bit to start this process. It's a narrow bit because the holes that are needed to get to the actual pack are very small. So I'm going to go ahead and show you here the 5 amp hour. There's a lot more room to get into it. And also these are where the air flows through the pack. The 6 amp hour battery doesn't have these. It's a little bit different. It flows to the top, but it doesn't flow through it. You'll also notice that the leads, there's more leads on the 6 amp hour battery. I'll show you here in a second, but you'll see there's no vent on that part. There's just one on the top here, and that's it. But you'll see that all outside leads, all 4 outside leads are filled there. So I'm going to go ahead and speed it up here for you guys. So typically you'll see 18650 cells in the 5 amp hour type batteries. In this one, they actually use lithium pouches instead. And the difference being that they're able to discharge much quicker than the 18650 cells, the cylindrical cells. And that's because they're flat and they can dissipate heat much better, and they can be more controlled because it's a more layered versus rolled type of lithium battery. And they also cost much more. That's why you haven't really seen much. And also because of what might happen when you work on batteries, you may accidentally puncture or rock them a little bit too hard. So I was interested because I saw the 5 amp hour battery opened up, and I saw they had the Samsung cells in it, which are good cells. And I really wanted to see what was in this stacked battery. And I'm going to tell you right now, I am like super impressed when I open this thing up. I know that it costs a lot more, but those leads, man, it has dual leads going into there. Very shiny, pretty copper, all thick wiring going through the top. Big heat sink on it. It is definitely a quality piece that you're getting when you pay for that battery. So now I'm going to go ahead and open up the 5 amp hour battery. Same thing, but you'll see that the screw openings are much bigger here. I can get into those screws much easier than I could on the 6 amp hour. It was very tight, and I was just lucky enough to have my little kit that had the real narrow T10 security tip on it, so it was much easier to get into it. So the main thing I want to do here is just compare these two. Obviously, the discharge rate's much faster, so that's why I think that they're using both poles on the actual battery so that more it can discharge quicker and get more power to the actual whatever it is that you're powering at the time. And I'm just really interested to see, as far as the circuitry and stuff, how much more that 6 amp hour is beefed up than this 5 amp hour. And so far, I'm thinking it's going to be significant. That's why I'm going to go ahead and open up the 5 amp hour battery to get a look at it and just do a side-by-side comparison. They're both just as easy as to open. You know, they're basically the same footprint overall, but one's the stacked one is a little bit wider. So you'll see inside basically the same thing going on, except it's only going to one lead on each side. So the plus and minus there, you only have one copper lead feeding into it. So that will limit how much current can be discharged. And that's actually probably smart to do, because it's going to be based on how fast that those cells can discharge. And I don't think you're going to have the same problem on the stack battery, because it can discharge much faster. So we're going to open this up, and I'm very impressed with what Flex did here. A lot of thought went into these. You can see that they're very well protected. Corrosion resistance, those little paper pads on the edge, is to stop from corrosion from forming. But I did notice that fit and finish of this 5 amp hour versus 6 amp hour battery, it's not close. The 6 amp hour battery is much cleaner inside, much more just a nicer finish than what I saw on the other one. You can see them both sitting here side by side, and you can see that the board and the heat sink and all that is much bigger on this 6 amp hour battery, because it's obviously going to be producing a lot more current, or not producing, but passing a lot more current than the other one. There's 4 screws that hold a top on here, and I don't think I'm going to be able to go much further with this just by looking at it and knowing that there's not holes flowing through it like the cylindrical cells are. And what I'm thinking is going on here is they actually filled the body of this casing with epoxy to protect those pouches from getting either poked or basically damaged in any way. So once again, I'm going to keep lifting it up so you can get a really good look inside. And you'll even notice on the copper's cleaner on that 6 amp hour, like significantly. These are both brand new batteries. And you'll see that the difference in the shininess tells me that I feel like that copper is more pure on the 6 amp hour battery than it is on the 5 amp hour battery. Now you can see there's wiring that goes through, and I can't really lift it up. I can't get much more lift up than that. And you can kind of put some light in there. You can see it is filled with epoxy. It has, like I said, this is I think to keep it from getting damaged or catching fire or anything, but it basically makes it nearly impossible to recycle. So if these things go bad, I don't know how they're supposed to recycle them being like what they are. That being said, you can see like the thick wiring running off of everything here. They definitely beef these up so that they could really pass a lot of current. I'm going to go ahead and measure both the inside and outside just to confirm that we're getting the voltage we think we are on them, and we are 24.73. And then I'll test the inside just to confirm that both of them are getting the same current coming off of them, which they should. And that should be confirmed right here, and it is 24.73 on both sides of those poles. So it's definitely doing what it's supposed to. Now, in the 5 amp hour battery, obviously there's only one leg of this, so we're going to do the same thing, and it's 24.65. It's a nominal difference between the two. They're both fully charged, but that's nominal. It's not a big difference between the two on how much electricity is going through them. So you'll notice in the bottom of the drill can actually access both legs of that battery. So it does take advantage of that higher current coming out of that battery, obviously, because it can touch both sides versus a 5 amp hour where you can only touch one side. So that, I'm guessing with further testing, we're going to confirm that you can get more power to the drill using this battery than the 5 amp hour battery. I'll test that later. I got some stuff I want to try out on it, and I'm just going to go ahead and start putting this back together just to show that I can put it back together and it still works. It shouldn't cause any issues here, I don't think. I will say again, I am very impressed with what I'm seeing in these. I've taken apart other batteries too, but I haven't seen anything this nice inside. These are definitely well-made batteries, and a lot of thought went into really taking on the market and building something that can really take some abuse. And everything from the nylon 6 plastics that they use, or glass filled nylon that they use for the casings and stuff, to the rubber surrounds. It's all done very, very well. It doesn't feel cheap at all. I felt cheap tools before, so I know what they feel like. I have Milwaukee, I have DeWalt. As far as if I had to compare like what I see in this battery, I think this is better than Milwaukee, definitely, and better than the DeWalt inside. It's definitely designed for extreme use. So there it is. It's put back together. I'm testing the drill, showing that it still works. And I'm going to do the same thing here with the 5 amp hour battery in just a second. Like I said, I did this mainly because I saw somebody pull apart a 2.5 amp hour battery and a 5 amp hour battery, and I haven't seen the stacked pulled apart. So I kind of wanted to see that and see what the difference really was. And there is a significant price difference between the two. And I mean, honestly, you can buy the combo kits, and some of the combo kits you can really get a steal as far as the batteries go. And they go on sale oddly at Lowe's, so you need to watch, because they had the Christmas sale this last time when it was $349 and you get a free tool when you buy the upper end hammer drill and impact driver. But for some reason, for a few days, it dropped to $249 and you still got a free tool, and you got so that worked out nice. And then the same thing with the 6 amp hour battery on, and I bought the impact, the actual impact wrench, the big one that has 1,100 foot-pounds. It dropped from 400 to 250 for one day. And I was able to purchase it and go pick it up. I don't know what's driving that price difference, but the price went right back up the next day. So it's something to keep an eye on. I know that Flex is trying to get people to start adopting, and they really don't want a bunch of people who are not purchasing these things doing the reviews. They want real people doing them. I went out and I purchased my own stuff. I don't take stuff from any of the people who would want to give me tools for free, I pay for my tools, and that way you have a new, you don't feel like you have to answer to them. It's ultimately, how do you feel about this? You really feel about this? And I'm not kidding when I say I really like these. I really do. Do I think that they're up to the standard of Milwaukee? Not quite, but they're getting there. I mean, honestly, I like the gray finish and I don't know. So I'm just kind of showing the footprint of these two batteries. And what's kind of surprising is, even though that 6 amp hour battery kind of feels a lot bigger, it really isn't much difference in weight here. So I'm going to weigh the two, and you'll see side by side, it's like a 2-ounce difference. It's really not significant. I kind of felt like it was, but I think it's just the size of the battery. And you got to remember here too that you're getting a 24-volt battery. So that's the way it's going to be. Anyways, thanks for watching, and check out my other videos.